Hello there. Once again, it's Anton from Anton Obey. Thank you for stopping by the collection room. Today I'm taking a look at an action figure, and this is a BST AXN Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Jennika. And I can already sense the groans coming through. I'm just like, why did you get this? Well, it was at Ross. It was $9.99. I have kind of liked some of the Loyal Subjects figures. And I'm not terribly familiar with this one, except that I do know that she comes from the cringeworthy, what do you call it, the IDW fan fiction, wretched line of Ninja Turtle comic books. So I was not, this is not a figure I was like, ooh. So everything's just gonna fall out of there. This is not a figure I was dying to have by any means. It was kind of a reluctant impulse buy, but I had just come across, I think a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Jennika comic that just came up in a lot of stuff. There's a card. Yeah, okay. Blood transfusion from Leonardo. So you're the She-Hulk origin is what you've got. So yeah, this is not a figure I was like dying to have by any means. I thought it's an odd looking character. Just the fact that she's wearing all these clothes. She sometimes uses a mask, sometimes doesn't. The fact that the color is yellow was kind of an odd choice in my opinion. And the whole, in general, character design wasn't the most appealing to me. However, there was something. There was something in there. Oh gosh, look at these awful BST knees. Those are the worst knees. It's like the leg is just sawed off. There was a little something in the design that held some intrigue to me. And being a quite articulated, reasonably cool looking Ninja Turtle figure for $10, I thought, you know what, I'll go for it. I'll give it a shot. I'm assuming that plugs in there. She doesn't have her own cool weapon. She just uses these hand claw things, which they did give us some effects for. You get an extra head. You get an extra bandana. You get a bandana that flies off. You get a couple extra claw hands. You get some non-claw, just regular like grabbing hands, which is fine. And let's see, does this pull out? That pulls out. You get a little Tonto blade. I mean, she's not outfitted terribly bad, and I don't know, for some reason she wears like big long pants and clothes, which is kind of odd, but I don't know. I guess I always thought it was odd when the Ninja Turtles wore pants and clothes and everything. Just a little bit cumbersome since they are turtles. But anyway, articulation. You get a very stiff neck joint. Head moves around a little bit, obviously. Butterfly joints at the shoulders, and then a ball joint. Upper bicep rotation. Double jointed elbows, which don't look terrible. They work reasonably well. And then it looks like a rotating pivoted joint at the wrist. I see the lines of an ab crunch, but it doesn't look like it does anything. And that might just be mold lines. I don't know. It doesn't seem to move. The shell certainly doesn't move, but there may be a flexible joint in here, but I'm not getting it to do anything. There doesn't seem to be a waist rotation that I can articulate. There's big fat ball joints up at the tops of the hips and the pants. There is upper thigh cuts. There is the worst knee joints I've ever seen. Like those are terrible. Just glue that in place and maybe use that one, and that's it. And that doesn't move a lot. It's not a good leg. That's a terrible joint. Ankle rocker pivots on the feet. Once again, everything is wrapped except for the toes, which is odd. They did not keep the cool, cute, original Ninja Turtle face design. They've clearly got the weird, snouty type face that Michael Bay thought was so cool looking. And that's pretty much it. It is what it is. I own it now, and I'm not sure why. Just look at that nightmare fuel. Ugh. Ugh. It's like that Sonic the Hedgehog before the redesign. It's bad. Anyway, this is an easy pass figure. If you see this and you're like, ugh, it's Jennika. I get it. I absolutely get it. And if you are a big Jennika fan, this also might be an easy pass because the figure is not very good. But if you are a big fan and you gotta have her, I understand. Go get it. I have one. I also have a Venus de Milo figure that I do actually love quite a bit. And it was honestly, it was thoughts like that that made me buy this figure and not feel too bad about it. And I'm like, I'll just pose her next to Venus de Milo. And who would have ever thought you could put someone next to Venus de Milo and you would say, I like Venus better than that character. So thank you IDW for pooping out this wad. And yeah, I don't know what to say. Thanks for watching, I guess. Buy this figure or don't. I'm still on the fence of whether I should have or not. Anyway, thank you guys. That's my story. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.